I have to preface this by apologizing. I wanted to do the sap boil down in the last clip I did, but I ran out of time, energy. My to-do list was too big. So I'm doing this in stages, and I apologize. This is now evening after work, and I've gone out to see what was in there today, and this is what's in, this is what I pulled out on what is today? On a Tuesday night. I filled this up. So the sap itself, it's so refreshing, ever so slight bit of sweetness, filled with electrolytes, every mineral, vitamin you can imagine, because the roots of a tree suck up everything from the ground and take it up. That's why leaves are so wonderful for our compost. So I'm going to boil this down. It is not for those who are, it shouldn't be done indoors, because there's 10 gallons make 1 quart. There are only 2 of us in this household. We only tap 1 tree, and it's enough for us to have our maple syrup. We're not massive, we're certainly not massive pancake eaters or anything, but I use it in cooking, and it's a wonderful, beautiful, healthy alternative to buying any of the grocery store cheap versions of syrup that's simply made from sugar. Absolutely not good for you. Nothing beneficial in it whatsoever. This is really, really, really healthy. I will be boiling this down, but the amount of steam that comes from this, if you have a wood stove or an outdoor stove, marvelous. Tap your trees, tap, 5 trees. You'll get gallons and gallons and gallons, but it's worth your while. And a wood stove, of course, you're getting your wood, it costs you no money. I am, however, doing this inside, as we've done before, and I'm using electricity. So I do want to, as I say, clarify. I don't recommend that per se, but it's just 2 of us, and it's wonderful, and it works. Okay, you can see it's 7:39. I've just poured this into the pot. That's PM. And I just wanted to show you. So here's the beginning. Just poured it in. Bubbles are still in there from pouring it in. This is not for the faint of heart. It takes quite a while to boil a lot of sap down for very little syrup, but so worth it. So I will come back as we get further along in the process. And it's 10:37 at night, and actually you can probably see the line of where it was and where it is now, and I'll check back soon. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, and I just wanted to show you where we are with this. Remember, it was about to, I'm looking at it, yeah, it was up to here. And but I want to show you the color now. We are getting the, can you see it? The maple syrup color is coming. That just simply means, of course, that the water is getting down, boiling off, and we are getting down to the sugar content. I see, okay. So I'll come back soon. Came down to the last few moments here. You can hopefully see, if I flip this up, I'm going to try to show. There you can see the bubbles. Maybe? Okay, so we're getting down to, that's ready to go. So I'm going to let that sit for 1 moment, turn this off, and we're going to pour it into, obviously I don't need a bigger mason jar than this. This is very time consuming. But we roughly get, I don't know, again, we're tapping 1 tree. Husband and I, all we care about is just a little bit to get us through. So I would say we get probably 5 of these. But here, I'll just pour this out, and let's see if you can see that. Get my arm out of the way. It's a little frothy at the moment, but the gorgeous color, I hope you can see. And that will settle. And you can see it already coming out very sugary. There's a fine line on how to push it, how far to go. But here, very toffee-like now. We've just reached the limit of what we can go. So, that will settle down, froth will go, but you can see the rich colors coming. Maybe not, maybe you can't. It's not a very good light right now. It's late at night. It's now hitting 11:23. Took us a little bit. We'll keep topping this up, and I'll show you how much we get down the road. But I just wanted to go through the boiling process. Very simple, nothing complicated. Boiling down water is really what it is, but it's sap.